let's jump into agility. Agility is a two-player game where you're adopting dogs, collecting cards, and getting your dog through an obstacle course from start to finish.
So Agility is a small box game. It's a typical patchwork style box. It sets up in 2 to 3 minutes. The insert is great, so it's easy to set up, put away. The rules are easy enough to learn in 15 minutes, and you'll learn them the night of, and you'll still remember them 6 months later. So we're going to discuss the art a little bit. Other reviewers and BGG they've had their tail down on the art itself. I thought it was pretty good. It's functional and it's cohesive throughout. What are your thoughts on the art?
I actually like the art. I think it's very fitting to the game. The obstacle courses, the actual jumps and things look realistic. The dogs all have their own little character, and it's a cute style of artwork. It's not a photographic style of artwork.
For sure.
So it's going to appeal to some, and others are probably, going to point their nose down at it. The neat aspect of this game is the fact that you have an action board that's modular. So each of the different actions on that board pop out, and you can rearrange them. There are some that have to stay in every game, but most of them you can exchange. You can either get a little bit more of a take that feel to it, or a really nice, friendly game. So that adds some variety. The courses themselves are dual-sided, so that's really nice. You get a little extra variety in the box, because you do get 8 double-sided, and you only use 6 per game. So what else adds to the flair of this game?
So in this game, you play your cards to move around that action board. You can either collect treats or carry out the actions. There are some mitigating abilities that you can just put down, like a flex token, which allows you to go from, let's say I go on space 7, I can go up or down 1 and take the actions on those spaces. And there's an exchange token where if I have just a bunch of red treats and I need green treats, I have to trade all my red treats in, but then I can just get green treats. So you're never really completely locked into just like a certain action.
Yeah, and the other kind of interesting aspect, if you are a good card counter, there's only a couple places where the other player is not picking up a face-up card. So you can kind of play the action board based on the cards they have. If you're really good at counting.
Yeah,
I'm not, and because it's only a 2-player game, I can normally figure out something else to do if he's taken that action or moved that player marker too far. The cool part of the dogs is that every dog comes with its own power, so some will allow you to advance over certain jumps or hurdles without needing to pay for them. Others will just give you a discount, so when you're adopting the dogs, the amount of treats you have to pay for them is kind of related to the amount that you're paying.
Yeah, some dogs are more expensive. They'll cost like net 6 treats. Other dogs will cost 3 treats. But then once you get them onto your obstacle course, the ones that are more expensive are going to skip some spots, and then the other ones will not skip spots, only get a discount. So you kind of have to weigh it. But the game rewards fast play in a sense that the first one to adopt 3 dogs, because you're only allowed 3 dogs in the game, you get an extra token. And then if you get your dogs out quicker, you get extra tokens as well. So the game, for a small box game, it doesn't overstay its welcome, and it really pushes that 20, 30-minute play session.
Yeah, and the cool part is there's enough decision making, but it's not tough decision making, which makes it a great after work game. We love it when you're a little tired, but you want to get something to the table that has a little bit of strategy to it, and this kind of fits that bill. Great for new gamers as well, easy teach, but it is a 2-player game.
Yeah.
So overall, what do you think about the value in the box?
I think it's a great value. I think for like the $20-$25 that it costs. We've only had it, we got through a math trade, we've only had it for a month or so. We've already played it 6 times, and I can see us playing it a bunch of times going forward.
Yeah, so do you think is it in its forever home?
Oh, the forever home. I would say yes. I would feel that we could adopt this game, and it will be in our forever home.
So that means, for our collection, it goes the distance.